Nobody wants President Newsom either. Nobody believes in that guy. That guy's a con man. Everything he did in California, from trying to mandate vaccines for kids to being caught public without a mask and lying about the fact that he was outdoors.
Yeah.
Nobody believes in that guy. He's just a politician, just a stone cold, narrative driven politician.
Gavin Newsom's hair might survive a hurricane, but Joe Rogan and Greg Gutfeld just tore through his armor. One's a podcast pitbull, the other a late-night sniper, and together they cracked California's polished poster boy wide open. The state he brags about is burning broke and bailing residents faster than U-Haul can keep up. Yet he struts around like he's America's next savior. Rogan and Gutfeld, they're here to remind everyone he's just a salesman peddling broken policies in designer suits.
Who knows what this lizard person really thinks ever? He's literally the wormiest little snake about everything. Mm-hmm. And then takes moments when he's privately to be like, now I'm a tough guy. It's like the most, when he's not robbing the state of California from funds that we pay him, he gets brave whenever a family's trying to enjoy themselves at Disneyland. He's like the worst dude.
Didn't he tear a family apart?
Oh.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Nobody thinks he's a real human. Whether you like Trump or not, whether you think he's corrupt or not, that's a human being. You know what that guy is. Same thing with RFK Jr. Whether you believe that he's correct about vaccines or whether you believe his policies would be effective, and that's a human being. With Newsom, you've got this construct, this cardboard cutout of a person. I don't think people want that, but they might want it more than they want President Trump.
Enter Joe Rogan, the human BS detector, pointing his MIC straight at Newsom's PR polished facade. For Rogan, this isn't politics, it's a philosophical cage match. Authenticity versus a politician who feels like he was engineered in a focus group during someone's lunch break. Every line Newsom delivers sounds less like conviction and more like a brand pitch. And when the packaging is shinier than the product, Rogan knows it's time to call it out.
Phony. I'm totally weird. Gavin's hands. It's time for Gavin's hands.
Welcome to a new segment called Gavin's Hands. He keeps his hands in motion and his hair full of lotion. True, Gavin's views may be idiotic, but his hands moves, well, they're hypnotic. California Governor Newsom's new podcast is out. It's available wherever fine hair care products are sold.
One glance at Newsom's rehearsed hand waves and robotic tone, and Rogan's already checked out. It's like watching an AI avatar explain human feelings close but still empty. The cadence is there, the smile is there, but the soul nowhere. That's Rogan's cue to swing, because when the voice doesn't match the vibe, he smells the fake from a mile away. And for Rogan, fake is the one sin he won't let slide.
The governor gave this creepy speech where he was talking about speculators coming in and talking about what to do with the land of all these homes that have been burnt down.
We're dealing with a myriad of issues. I was just talking to Josh Green, the governor down in Hawaii, who had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators coming in, buying up properties.
While it's still only 6% contained. And he did this little dance, I've been talking with the governor of Hawaii about what to do. We've got some ideas, a speculator, we're going to have some meetings.
And the like, so we're already working with our legal teams to move those things forward, and we'll be presenting those in a matter of days, not just weeks.
It's so creepy.
To Rogan, Newsom isn't a leader, he's a script reader in a $5,000 suit. Every word feels pre-packaged, polished, consultant approved, and tested by focus groups. Leadership isn't supposed to sound like a corporate voicemail, but that's the exact vibe Newsom radiates. Californians don't need another salesman with good hair, they need results. And that gap between glossy rhetoric and grim reality is exactly where Rogan takes his shots.
Gavin ponders why Dems lost.
We lost. We lost the popular vote and we lost the electoral vote. We got crushed. And we need to be humble about that, and we need to have some grace, and we need to understand why. Was it because of the incumbency penalty? Was it because of inflation? Was it because of interest rates? Was it because of immigration? Was it because we were too, quote unquote, woke?
Kennedy, I think the answer is yes.
Was it because of Israel? Yes. Interest rates? Yes. Too woke? Yes.
Then came the French Laundry fiasco, the Mona Lisa of political hypocrisy. Californians were locked down, businesses crushed, families separated. And yet Newsom was clinking glasses in Napa like he was auditioning for Succession. To Rogan, that wasn't just a mistake, it was a worldview. Rules for you, risotto for me. That was the moment he saw California not as a dream, but as an Instagram filter hiding a nightmare.
Elon retweets altered Kamala Harris campaign. Gavin Newsom said that you shouldn't be posting this. We're going to make it illegal, and I'm going to sign a law. And then he says, I checked with renowned world authority Professor Sugon D's nuts, and he said parody is legal in America.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
We don't deserve him.
Hilarious. What a wild dude.
Wow.
What a wild dude. Because he's not scared of those folks. Because he's the richest man in the world.
And yet Newsom struts on stage like he just solved world hunger during brunch. To Rogan, he's not a governor, he's a soap opera regular on cruise control. Every grin rehearsed, every answer pivoted, every line delivered with the confidence of a man who knows the press won't press him. Debating him is like arguing with a TED Talk on autoplay. It's Polish without purpose, and Rogan's radar doesn't miss it.
California Governor Gavin Newsom is now calling his city's homeless encampments unacceptable, which is odd since he's the guy who, made them acceptable, turning sidewalks into red carpet events for drug addicts, thieves, and unemployed CNN anchors. Tom, as the only current living Gavin Newsom impersonator, do you think after this riot fest, he is still an option for 2028?
Yeah, he just has to keep, he thinks he's going to charm people over by just kind of agreeing with them. He'll start every sentence, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. They'll make a point. He has people on his podcast. They destroy his point of view. I appreciate that. I'm going to look at that. I'm going to have a look at that.
That's why Rogan's takedown hits harder. He's not a rival politician. He's a guy who lived in California, watched it collapse and bailed. The middle class priced out taxes through the roof, streets turned into dystopian movie sets while Newsom filmed campaign reels. Rogan doesn't forgive failure, he exposes it. And when someone sells disaster as progress, Rogan calls it what it is, a glossy lie wrapped in PR slogans.
These people their houses have been burned, all their childhood memorabilia, all the stuff for their kids, the photos, and everything they have is gone. All heirlooms, their mother's wedding ring, that kind of everything's burnt to the ground. And this guy's like standing in front of all this stuff, and he's got a smile on his face, and he's talking about land use.
Enter Greg Gutfeld, Fox News snark assassin. He doesn't just mock Newsom's style, he weaponizes it. While California sinks, Newsom whispers solutions like a meditation app. Summits task forces, commissions translation. Stalling with better lighting. To Gutfeld, he's not dumb, he's dangerously good at faking competence. And that makes him more dangerous than the buffoons he pretends to rise above.
Man who made it acts like he had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It's pure government grift, shoving you down a flight of stairs and then making you pay for the handrail. We've been lied to for years that homelessness is all about affordable housing. Fentanyl isn't the problem, it's that loan officer at the bank. Yet as we walk to work, we never saw families or kids, just men. So strung out on fentanyl, they look like they were playing Twister without a mat. Affordable housing won't change that. Give them a house, they'll burn it down when they pass out holding a...
Every time Newsom preaches equity, wildfires rage. He bans gas cars, then begs people not to charge them or the grid collapses. Plastic bags, gas stoves, leaf blowers gone. But ban tent cities, suddenly it's complicated. And then there's his roadshow lecturing Florida and Texas while Californians flee to those very states. To Rogan and Gutfeld, nothing screams leadership like exporting dysfunction while pretending it's a success story.
We're going to move forward on that. These people lost their homes. A lot of those people don't even have fire insurance because the fire insurance pulled out of California.
Mm-hmm.
I think 69% of fire insurance pulled out of California because they're like, this is too crazy. You guys aren't doing jack to manage this. You're not clearing the brush. The amount of money they could have saved by just clearing brush, by filling the reservoir, that 11 million gallon reservoir was completely empty during the time of full fire season. Why didn't you fix that?
Yeah.
The irony thicker than the hair gel in Newsom's perfect coif. He scolds other states while ignoring California's crumbling schools, collapsing infrastructure, and rising crime. That's where Rogan and Gutfeld converge, different voices, same roast. One swings with lived experience, the other slices with sarcasm. Together, they're political mythbusters, exposing the polished hologram behind the camera-ready facade.
Gavin goes full bag. Jeff, while J.D. Vance was visiting Disneyland with his family, Gavin Newsom criticized him on X, writing, "Hope you enjoy your family time, J.D. Vance. The families you're tearing apart certainly won't."
So stupid.
Do you think he really meant that?
I don't.
When he said enjoy it, I don't think he did.
Newsom isn't a man, he's a brand, the Amazon Prime president. Sleek, fast delivery, disappointing on arrival. Too rehearsed, too scripted, too fake. His flaw isn't ideology, it's phoniness. People can forgive failure, but they won't forgive being lied to with a smile. That's why the roast works. Rogan and Gutfeld didn't uncover scandal, they exposed a vibe, a hologram of leadership collapsing in daylight.
As always, when a far-left Dem runs for national office, he acts like a Republican. This is where the left is really pro-trans. Suddenly, they grow balls. So Newsom is fed up with tent cities, the crime, the urban decay? No, he's not mad about that stuff. He's mad you noticed. It's like a criminal telling a jury he's sorry he robbed 25 banks when he's just sorry he got caught on the 26th. Because this isn't some spontaneous crisis. It's a man-made disaster like Chernobyl or Fox and Friends.
This isn't just about Newsom, it's about voters exhausted by politicians chasing applause instead of results. Rogan delivers gut-punch honesty while Gutfeld wraps the same truth in glitter and mockery. Together, they don't just roast him, they unmask him. A projection undone not by scandal but by the mirror he trusted most. In the end, it's not the opposition that destroys Newsom, it's the truth about who he really is.